Hey, what's up? My name's Wes Waddell. I've never done something like this before, but I wanted to make a little short video to tell you about my business. I'm in Collinsville, Illinois. A lot of people that are seeing this that are on my friends list probably don't even know that I own my own business, but I do. I have for a few years. I'm an entrepreneur. I work with a church plant in Collinsville and have done ministry for a long time, but I also own my own business that I work on during the week in addition to other things. And what I do is local lead generation for service industry professionals that are looking for clients and that are wanting to grow their business. So if you own a business, like if you're a lawn care professional or if you're a contractor, if you do like remodeling or fences and decks or things like that, I can partner with you and actually give you an uptick in the number of people that are contacting you for your service, and I charge a monthly fee for my service to you. And I kind of gauge that by telling my clients, like, the way I measure success is if you're getting like a 5 to 10 times return on your investment with what you're giving me. I want to make sure you're getting at least 5 to 10 times more in business every month. And so that's kind of how I measure myself. That's also why I don't typically lose clients. And if I do, it's not because the service was bad. It's because something catastrophic generally has happened in their business or their life. I don't lose them though because people are unsatisfied with what I'm bringing them. And I really haven't lost that many. I get one and they stick with me generally because I'm to work with and I do a good job. I'm not trying to brag, but I do a good job. And so these are different niches that I've worked in over the years. I've generated leads for all of these, and I still do to this day. Some of my clients are getting like 200 calls a month. I've worked with some guys that were just starting out and, they were just kind of getting their feet wet in the business world. They wanted to grow their business. And so we partnered up and I've helped them expand exponentially and even beyond what they thought they were going to, just because I've been able to help them get business. And so those are the kinds of people that I like to work with. Those are the kinds of stories that I like to be able to tell. Is I like to help people, and I really that's kind of where my heart is I want to help people in this. I am picky about who I work with, and I've got some things that I'm interested in. If you're a business owner, I want to make sure whoever I'm working with is honest, because if I'm sending you customers, I want to make sure that customer is going to get taken care of. I don't want with a contractor, if they're shady or if there's any impropriety, if somebody's ripping somebody off or taking a deposit and then not doing the work in a timely manner, I'm not interested in helping that kind of person get those connections at all, just because I have an obligation, I feel like, to make sure people are taken care of. That's not how I do business. That's not how I'm going to treat my clients, and I don't want to work with somebody that's going to treat people like that. So I want to make sure I'm working with somebody that's going to take care of people. I also want to work with somebody that wants high value leads. My go-to niches are generally construction and contractors and things like that, just because when they get a lead, like for a kitchen remodel, they can get a lead and that's worth to them $30,000 to $50,000 if they close the deal. Some of the other niches, if they're really, really low volume, that's probably not going to be, or low cost, I should say, low value. That's probably not going to be something that is worth my time. But if the volume's high enough, maybe I would just have to look at it. But I typically like the high value lead stuff. And I want to work with somebody that wants to grow. So if if you got a construction business or something like that, and you do remodeling, but you have 2 or 3 guys that you could put on fences and decks or something like that, you can call me and I can build up that division for you very quickly in terms of getting you clients that are looking for the work. And I do a lot of other niches as well. But I just wanted to put this out there because I know there's people on my friend list that probably would be interested in a service like this, or at least investigating it. But you just had no idea that I did any kind of work like this. I've got about 20 years in websites. I've done SEO. I've got a background in mass media. I put my first computer together when I was 12. I'm 41 now. And so I work with a lot of technology. I do a lot of stuff on the internet. I learn very quickly. I'm pretty good at local SEO. To the point that depending on your market, I may be able to run rings around your competition. And so I charge a monthly fee, but I'm results oriented. And so if I'm not making you money, guys, I'm not going to charge you money. You pay me when I'm helping you grow. And that's kind of the philosophy that I work off of. And if you're interested in any of that and want to talk with me some more, you're welcome to call my business line at 618-249-3700. You can shoot me an email if you prefer. You can message me on Facebook, however you'd like to do that. But just wanted to put this out there because, like I said, never have. I've got room for another client or two. I'm not trying to grow huge here. I care about quality. And so I'm careful about what I take on and when, but I do have space for a couple more. So if you're interested, just hit me up and let's talk.